case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a critical case, deemed Wainwright v. Sykes, the United States Supreme Court of 1977 grappled with the limits and requirements on appeal for a state prisoner claiming his constitutional rights were violated, specifically his Miranda rights. The question arose after state convict Sykes failed to challenge the admissibility of his statements at trial, but later questioned their legality. The journey to the Supreme Court began when Sykes, who was convicted in Florida, contended a violation of his Miranda rights during his trial. However, he failed to voice a contemporaneous objection at the trial, which the Florida courts considered to be a procedural default, thus dismissing his claim. Not satisfied, Sykes took his case to the United States Court of Appeals, which breathed new life into his claim. They ordered a state court to hold a hearing to determine if there was merit to Sykes's assertions that his rights were violated. During the course of his trial, Sykes confessed to murder while at a police station with no lawyer present. His statements were used against him in court unchallenged, leading to his conviction. After appealing his conviction, he tried to retrospectively challenge the use of his statements. However, he had deliberately overlooked the chance to object at the trial itself. The majority, led by Justice Rehnquist, took a firm stand on the contemporaneous objection rule. They stressed its importance in providing a clean record of witness recollections and facilitating adequate judicial fact-finding. The justices upheld the validity of the Francis rule, which requires an immediate objection at the trial stage to avoid hindrances in later appeals. Due to this lack of initial objection by Sykes and his subsequent failure to provide a compelling explanation for this oversight, his plea for lesser constraints on petitioning federal courts for help was denied. The Supreme Court concluded Sykes simply bypassed the established order of state courts, subsequently forfeiting his remedies. Thus, the judgment of the Court of Appeals was reversed, and the United States District Court was instructed to dismiss Sykes's habeas corpus petition. In other words, Sykes lost his chance to a federal review of his conviction. This case highlighted the importance of due process and the balance between federal and state jurisdiction. It served as a reminder that the right to petition is not unbounded and requires due adherence to established protocol.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.